well. Welcome back to my channel Code Fusion Hub. So, in today's lecture, we are going to look into another problem. In case if you haven't watched my previous videos of this playlist, then I'll give you the link in the description box. You can check it out there also and solve multiple problems over from there too. So, on today's problem, we'll just have a look that what question we need to take today. So till then, make sure you have subscribed to my channel and do share it with all your friends and colleagues too who are interested in getting the SQL skills over here. So let's start with our today's video, and our first question for this video is going to be 1667. That is the problem that we are going to solve in today's video. We'll just problem we'll just solve one problem in each video, okay, so that you get a clear understanding on one single problem properly. So our today's problem is fix the names in a table. Okay. So let's just have a look on the table. Okay, we have a table which is named as users. We have the column name as user ID and the name, and the data types are int and varchar over here. Now, user ID is the primary key, so we don't have any duplicates in the table. So that's not an issue for that. Now, this table contains the ID and the name of the user. Okay. So we have a users table into which we have a user ID and the username. Okay. Now, the name consists of only lowercase and uppercase characters. Okay. Now, what we have to do is we have to find a solution to fix the names that are present in the table so that only the first character is uppercase and the rest are lowercase. Now, here what we have been given is the name is totally into uppercase or totally into lowercase. Okay. But we want that each of the name should have the first character in uppercase and rest all of them into a lowercase. So, we have to arrange that into the table. And now second condition is we have to return the result table which is ordered by user ID. Okay, so we have to arrange that also accordingly. So let's just have a look at the example, the input and the output, what has been given over here. It's nothing but a user's table, okay, which has the user ID and the name. It suppose user ID is 1 and 2, Alice and Bob over here. Okay, so here the names are such mentioned over here. Okay, so they are in uppercase and lowercase, both of them. Okay, so they are mixed up. Now we have to do is we have to turn the first one as the uppercase and rest all as the lowercase over here. So we get the value as this. So first the name was looking like this, and secondly now it is looking like this. So we have to write a solution for this and also arrange them into the table by using the order ID. We have to arrange them. So now, what do you think? What would be the appropriate solution for this? Can you guess? Like for the string values, to arrange those string values, what operation you think should be performed to get this? Drop your answers in the comment. No problem if the answers are wrong. Also, you'll just get to learn. You learn from mistakes only. Okay. So we'll use here for string operations. We always use the concatenating. Okay. So now what is concat? Okay, so this function concatenates two or more strings together. Okay, so in this case, it concatenates the uppercase and the lowercase over here. So now let's have a look at how are we going to use that in our solution. So first of all, in the output table, what we need is user ID and name. Okay, so we have both from the users table available for us. So we don't have to rename or do anything over here. We have to just select the user ID. Okay. And we didn't want to perform anything on the user ID. We have to perform on the name that is present over here. So what we'll do is, okay, we have strings over here. So on that, what we do is we concatenate. So for using this concatenation, we have this keyword as concat. Okay, now what are we going to concat is? First of all, what we want is, sorry, okay, we had to use a bracket over here. So what we need to concat in the first is, we want the first one as the uppercase. Okay. First letter should be the uppercase. So we would be using the upper one first. Okay. Now what are we going to do this is get a substring. Okay. The substring is nothing but the string that is present over here into this. Now what are we going to use is substring into this string. What are we going to take is the name. Okay. Into the name, I want the first letter and I want to end it on the first letter only. Okay. If I don't mention this one over here, it would uppercase the whole string. But I have to end it on the one only because I have to just go and uppercase the first element over here present. Okay. So this is for the uppercase. We have done it for the uppercase over here. Okay. Now, talking about the lowercase. Okay. Now, the next, all the letters over here are to be into the lowercase. So, into this lowercase, we'll get all the characters that are present into the string into the name column. And from the second letter, I want all of them to be lowercase. Okay. So, here we mentioned an end also, that start from first and end it to first. Okay, because we only wanted first. Here we have mentioned start from 2. Okay, start from the second position of the string and do not end it anywhere. That means the whole letters that are present after this second is to be converted into the lowercase. Okay, so this was the main thing that needs to be understand over here, and then we need to concat this upper and lower. Okay, so we got this first upper string, okay, which started with one and end with one position over here for the column named as name. And second, we went for the lower one and then we concatenated both of them using this concat. Okay, so now we have to mention it over here as name. Okay, we have to concatenate and mention the table name as name over here, because we are concatenating two different strings, so better we mention what table we want over here from users. Okay, and next lastly we had to order by what? User ID. Okay, it was mentioned over here that we had to order by user ID. So what we did is, we first went and found the upper string. Okay, in this substring what we did is, we started with one and ended with one. That is, we only got the first letter over here in uppercase, and for the lower one we started from second position to the last one of the name, and then just use the ordered by over here. Now what we are going to do is, we are just going to run our code and check that is our test case accepted over here or not. So now we can see that test case has been accepted over here. That means a condition has been satisfied. Okay, so you can see the input as this. Okay, and now the output that was expected as this. Okay, so we got this. We had concatenate the string, nothing much, but you need to make sure that you mention this start and thing properly, otherwise you'll get the wrong results for the same. We'll just submit our code over here and evaluate all the test cases that are possible for this problem, and to test each and every condition for this scenario. Okay, so all our hidden test cases and everything has been accepted by this for this problem over here. Okay, so this was quite an easy problem though. Just the concept of concatenating was a bit new to some of them. So I hope you understood this video. If you have any doubts, you can drop them into the comment section below. And make sure you have subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss any update, and make sure you are consistent throughout the videos, and make sure you get some time out of your daily routine and solve at least one problem with me daily. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Bye bye.